to the pledge. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
If you could all remain standing. First Lady of Greater Morningstar Baptist Church, Sakitha Martin, passed away on Sunday? Tuesday. And so we would like to recognize her with a moment of silence, please. Thank you very much. Roll call, please.
Campbell.
Here.
Fournier.
Here.
Hammond.
Here.
Crop.
Here.
Menser.
Here.
Voorhees.
Here.
Okay, announcements, acknowledgements, and communications and reports. Mayor Pro Tem Ron Campbell, can you please present us with our presentation of proclamation to Barb Dempsey for her service on the City Commission?
Whereas the people of the city of Mount Clemens, through their duly elected officials, have a long history of recognizing those individuals in their midst who give of themselves for the human and public good, and whereas Barb Dempsey has served the city of Mount Clemens for the past 30 years as city commissioner and mayor, and whereas Barb was first elected to the city commission in November 1989, and as mayor for 7 consecutive terms beginning in 2005. And whereas she was the 40th mayor of the city of Mount Clemens since it was incorporated in 1879, and the 3rd female mayor. And whereas during her tenure as an elected representative of the city, Barb was entrusted with the responsibility of evaluating and voting on a variety of issues and concerns that would provide the best possible service to the residents while keeping the city financially responsible. And whereas in addition to her elected service, Barb's love for Mount Clemens has extended into several causes close to her heart, including the chair of the Mount Clemens Presents the Macomb County Santa Parade, the Macomb County Historical Society, the Mount Clemens Foundation, Selfridge-based Community Council, and Mount Clemens Coalition for Youth and Families, and the Mana Beezy Chapter 198 Questers. And whereas while in office, Barb was recognized with several awards, including the Girl Scouts of Macomb County Atsakita Council 2007 Woman of Distinction Award, the National Council of Negro Women 2006 Certificate of Appreciation for Women Shaping the World, and the 2013 Ted Wabi Elected Official of the Year Award. And whereas during her tenure as mayor, Barb Dempsey took great pride in helping people from all walks of life, which cemented her status as a problem solver for the people. And whereas Barb's strong leadership skills and undying love and dedication to the city of Mount Clemens will never be forgotten. Now, therefore, I, Ronald Campbell, Mayor Pro Tem of the city of Mount Clemens, on behalf of the City Commission and all our citizens, do hereby extend to Barb Dempsey our appreciation for the efforts she exhibited throughout her 30 years of public service as an elected official for the city of Mount Clemens, and to thank her for her dedication to the residents of Mount Clemens. December 16th, 2019.
Thank you.
I just want to say a little note here. I want to thank the City Commission and Mayor Kropp for allowing me to read this proclamation, because I had the honor of working with Barb for 12 years on the City Commission, and it was during some very rough times from 2007, 8, 9, 10, 11, when we were teetering on the brink of bankruptcy, and we didn't always agree on everything, but in the end, we were able to put our differences behind. And as I said to her, I've always loved her, and it has been a great honor to read this proclamation to her.
Thank you. I just want to thank the council and especially administration for this proclamation. I enjoyed working with all of the administrations over the 30 years, and there were quite a few different ones, but the previous and the last was the best. They're a great bunch of people, work together as a team, and Mount Clemens will move forward. And thank you again.
And do we have any other announcements, acknowledgements, or communication reports? Seeing none, we'll move on to adoption of the agenda.
Adoption of the amended agenda as presented.
Support. A roll call?
Campbell.
Yes.
Fournier.
Yes.
Hammond.
Yes.
Pratt.
Yes.
Menser.
Yes.
Voorhees.
Yes.
Very good. Okay, at this time of the meeting, we invite everyone or anyone to have this time for public participation. The only thing that we ask is that you state your name and your address. You have 3 minutes to speak.
Good evening. Ruthie Stevenson, 69 Bain Street. I stand before you today to say the election is over. And all during the election, I heard inclusiveness about bringing this city together. Well, it's time to do what we say we were going to do. 5 of the council members on this seat live west of Gratiot. And with the vacant seat, I would like to see an appointed representative from east of Gratiot. I'm asking you to consider Dr. Goodnow for the vacant seat, not because she's an African American, it's because she's qualified. This woman has worked from her associates to her bachelor's to her PhD. You know, it's not that she's walking into a position and somebody gave it to her. She's qualified for it. She just happens to be an African American that lives on the east side of Mount Clemens. So it's about time, you know, it's more than just appointing to boards and different things like that. I'd like to see a face up here representing all of Mount Clemens, all aspects of Mount Clemens. And on that note, I'd like to say thank you for considering, and she lives on the east side of Mount Clemens.
Anyone else? Okay, seeing none, we'll move on to agenda item number 7, administrative response to issues or questions raised during previous meetings.
A resident questioned why city administration and the sheriff's office did not question a suspect and why city administration did not call for any action in relation to a recent complaint he had made regarding potential poaching in the area known as Sleepy Hollow Park. On September 29, 2019, the City Commission and City Administration was copied on an email from Mr. Wild to Sergeant Gillespie regarding what he thought to be possible poachers in Oxford Nature Preserve, also known as Sleepy Hollow Park. City Administration met with Sergeant Gillespie about the incident, reviewed the video footage sent by Mr. Wild, and discussed the situation. As a result of that meeting, City Administration and Sergeant Gillespie agreed that the complaint was a sheriff's office and DNR matter and would be investigated by those agencies. As of December 2nd, there were no suspects identified by the sheriff's office or the DNR. However, pending further investigation, the sheriff's office did locate the people caught on Mr. Wild's camera and interviewed them and found no proof that linked them with any evidence of poaching. Mr. Wild has been updated of the same by Sergeant Gillespie. A city commissioner asked for a follow-up to a resident's suggestion that the commission put together an event that will offer information and assistance to residents in regards to delinquent property taxes. At the City Commission meeting of November 18th, 2019, a resident reported that 18.7% of the population is delinquent in their taxes. She suggested that the commission send out information specifically targeting those residents to educate them about their options. She added that the commission should put together an event to present these residents with all of this information. Because delinquent tax bills are handled through the Macomb County Treasurer's Office, city staff provides information to residents on how to contact the Macomb County Treasurer for assistance and posts the information on the city's website as well as on the summer and winter tax bills. Macomb County has a website specifically for tax foreclosure assistance. It's treasurer.macombgov.org/treasurer assistance, which also offers links to other organizations such as the Step Forward Michigan Program, the Michigan State Housing Development Authority, and MSU Extension that offer help and free counseling. That's all I have tonight.
Thank you very much. Agenda number 8, approval of minutes.
Motion to approve the minutes of the regular commission session of December 12th, or December 2, 2019, and the special meeting on December 9th, 2019.
I'll second that.
Any discussion? Okay, roll call, please.
Fournier.
Yes.
Hammond. Yes. Crop.
Yes.
Menser.
Yes.
Voorhees.
Yes.
Campbell.
Yes.
Item number 9, general business. 9A, the approval of the 41B District Court 2020 budget.
Motion to.
Go ahead. Oh, right, go ahead.
Motion.
Sorry.
Motion to approve the 41B District Court 2020 budget.
Very good.
Support.
Chief Judge Carrie Lynn Fuca, District Judges Sebastian Lucido and Jacob Femininio would like to request approval for the 41B District Court 2020 budget.
Okay, and today we have a representative from the 41B District Court.
Just briefly, I wanted to apologize on behalf of Judge Fuca. We're pulling double duty tonight, so she's actually, I won the rock, paper, scissors, so I picked Mount Clemens, and she lost, so she's over at Harrison County. So, obviously, if you have any questions about the budget, I'd be more than happy to answer any of those questions you may have.
You can,
Oh, okay. Jim, I'm just going to mention that your name is Jim McGrail because you didn't mention your name.
Oh, I apologize.
That's okay. And you're the court
I am
administrator
the
from
court
41B.
administrator magistrate over 41B District Court.
That's okay.
Absolutely. Commissioner Menser?
yeah, you know, I was kind of looking at the fines and costs in the nice chart you guys provided, and I wondered about, what do you have to say about that 12% caseload drop for 2018?
So last year, we did see a significant drop. It's actually come back this year. It did hurt us for
Yeah.
the caseload for last year, and unfortunately, even this past time when we returned monies to the communities, it was a lot lower than we're used to seeing. But actually, our caseload is back up to what it is expected to be, so that's what we base the current budget on.
Okay. And the Michigan Indigent Defense Commission, that fund, is that a permanent part of the courts now?
Well, it's legislation throughout the state. As far as we know, it is here and it's here to stay. The state, that fund is actually a grant request that goes to the state of Michigan each year. They have identified about 12 different areas that they want courts to adopt for providing indigent defense. They've mandated the first 4 to start with. When we account for this, we give them our budget of what we expect will cost for that, and that's actually a grant request. Even though it's administered by the funding units, it's actually a grant request from the state of Michigan to pay for those services. If anything, I would expect future years to have more standards,
To have
though,
more
to
standards.
actually increase that.
Okay. I'm done.
Since the court was combined, we have not had to pay into the court, correct? It has budgeted itself as a,
And in fact, we've actually returned, if I'm not mistaken, about $2.5 million to the communities over those 10 years.
very good. Is there any further discussion? Seeing none, roll call, please.
Hammond,
Yes.
Crop,
Yes.
Menser,
Yes.
Voorhees,
Yes.
Campbell,
Yes.
Fournier.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Have a great evening.
You too. 9B, request approval to enter into a data sharing agreement with the Southeastern Michigan Council of Government.
Approve the data sharing agreement between the Southeast Michigan Council of Governments and the City of Mount Clemens and authorize the appropriate city officials to sign and enter into the agreement.
Support.
The City of Mount Clemens applied for and received a grant for $4,800 from the Southeast Council of Government to prepare and share data for underground infrastructure along federal aid eligible roads. Attached for your review is the data sharing agreement between SEMCOG and the City of Mount Clemens. The grant will cover the expenses by the city's engineering firm to digitize, field verify, as-built plans, construction plans, and share the data with SEMCOG.
Commissioner Menzer?
You know, I'm looking at number 8 here, costs and damages. Each party will be responsible for its own costs, losses, and damages related to the DSA. No party will be liable to another for consequential, accidental, indirect, or special damages. I'm wondering what that clause is for and why they're pointing out that these would be our costs.
What they're saying is neither party can sue the other party.
Okay,
That's what they're saying.
a lot of words for that.
Anyone else? Okay, seeing none, roll call.
Crop,
Yes.
Menser,
Yes.
Voorhees,
Yes.
Campbell,
Yes.
Fournier,
Yes.
Hammond.
Yes.
Agenda item 9C, approve purchases and payments of invoice.
Move to approve purchases and payment of invoices as presented.
Support.
Any discussion? Commissioner Menzer?
I would like to point out that the fire department, under the direction of Captain Shipman, was awarded a grant for $47,611.42 to upgrade the mobile radios that they wear when they go on calls. The value of the radios is $59,000. The city has to only come up with $11,000. I just want to give them a shout out for doing this paperwork, writing this grant paperwork, having it approved by the Assistance of Firefighters FEMA grant. The fire department has been awesome in getting grants for equipment and materials. So I just wanted to point that out.
Thank you. Anyone else? Roll call, please.
Menser,
Yes.
Voorhees.
Yes.
Campbell,
Yes.
Fournier,
Yes.
Hammond,
Yes.
Crop.
Yes. Agenda item number 9D, commission appointment of a city commissioner. Where's,
To approve the appointment as presented.
Support.
At the City Commission meeting of November 18, 2019, the commission discussed the guidelines for filling the City Commission vacancy through the appointment process. The vacancy announcement was published in the Journal newspaper on November 27, 2019, and was also posted on the city's website, Facebook page, cable channel, in the lobby at City Hall, and on the city clerk's counter on November 19, 2019. 5 applications were received by the filing deadline of Monday, December 2nd, 2019 at 4:30 p.m. The applicants are as follows: Brandon Galbatz, Wanda Goodenough, Kathleen Kelchner, Christopher Luckwitz, and Gina Palazzolo. All applicants were invited to attend the City Commission meeting of December 2nd, 2019 to give a brief introduction of themselves. The City Commission conducted interviews at a special City Commission meeting on Monday, December 9th, 2019. Pursuant to City Charter 10.101, Section 65, Officers' Qualifications, all applicants meet the following qualifications for office: being a resident of the city for at least 365 days prior to appointment, being a qualified and registered elector of the city, and no person is in default to the city.
Okay, so each of us have ballots in front of us. So go ahead and fill one of them out. Make sure you sign it. And then pass them this way.
Candidate Christopher Luckritz has received 2 votes. Candidate Wanda Goodenough has received 3 votes. And candidate Gina Palazzolo has received 1 vote. So we'll need to vote again. Candidate Wanda Goodenough has received 3 votes. Candidate Gina Palazzolo has received 2 votes. And candidate Christopher Luckritz has received 1 vote. We'll need to vote again. Candidate, and this is for round 3, Wanda Goodenough has received 3 votes, and candidate Gina Palazzolo has received 3 votes.
Commissioner Benson?
At this time, I'd actually like to make the motion that we go to a special election.
Anyone support?
Support?
Okay. Would you like to discuss?
When will the special election be held?
August.
August 4th.
Would that mean we'll go without the commissioner?
It's a long time to go without somebody.
It's that late because we have to meet the requirements of filing for a candidate to file.
I'm sorry, I didn't.
A 4th round of votes.
And vote again?
We'll give it one more shot.
Vote one more time?
You have a motion before.
Oh, yeah, we do. Sorry about that. We have a motion. Okay, roll call, please.
Voorhees.
We have a motion.
I'm sorry?
Oh, yes.
The motion is to go to a special election.
Yes.
Campbell.
Yes.
Fournier.
No.
Hammond.
No.
Crop.
No.
Menser.
Yes.
3-3. Motion fails.
Okay, are we voting
So
one
we
more
should
time?
Vote again.
Okay.
And for the fourth round of vote, we have for candidate Wanda Goodenough, 3 votes. And again, for candidate Gina Palazzolo, 3 votes.
We do have time for one more at the next commission meeting.
Next commission meeting,
Um,
bring it back up.
Do we need a motion for that then, to table it and vote again at the next meeting?
I don't know. I don't need a motion
Well,
for that.
in the past, it has been voted on again at the next meeting, but I don't think you need a motion to do that.
Okay.
They would just put it on the agenda.
Because we have 60 days, right? So we'll still
Yeah,
fall within
60
that?
Still fall
days.
within
Okay.
that.
Yes.
We'll
For the
still
next
fall within that. Okay. Okay, moving on to item number 10, consent agenda.
Motion to approve the consent agenda as presented.
Support.
Any discussion? Seeing none, roll call, please.
Campbell.
Yes.
Fournier.
Yes.
Hammond.
Yes.
Crop.
Yes.
Menser.
Yes.
Voorhees.
Yes.
Item number 11, city managers report.
City offices will be closed on Tuesday, December 24th, and Wednesday, December 25th for the Christmas holiday, and Tuesday, December 31st, and Wednesday, January 1st, 2020 for the New Year's holiday. Refuse pickup will run on schedule December 23rd and 24th, and December 30th and 31st, but will run one day behind beginning December 25th for the remainder of the week, and again will run one day behind January 1st for the remainder of the week. Christmas trees will be collected by the city's refuse contractor on your regularly scheduled refuse pickup day beginning December 26, 2019 through January 31st, 2020. Please make sure the tree is bare and not in a plastic bag when placed at the curb for pickup. The annual Macomb County New Year's Eve Gala will begin at 10:30 p.m. on Tuesday, December 31st, 2019 on Main Street. There will be entertainment and a fireworks display at midnight. Celebrations will begin in the downtown area with special events taking place from 4 p.m. to 9 p.m., including New Year's Eve Kids Night at the museum. For more information, please contact the Downtown Development Authority at 586-469-4168. That's all I have.
Thank you very much. Okay, at this time, we are going to open the floor for our second public participation. You, again, everyone is welcome to come to the mic and share their thoughts. You have 2 minutes, and we need you to state your name and your address, please. Seeing none, we will move on to commissioners' comments. Commissioner Campbell.
I would like to tell administration that many people were pleased that the leaf pickup was extended a week, but they want to know if the street sweepers will be coming through sometime before the end of the year. And that's it. Thank you.
Thank you. Commissioner Hammond?
I would like to thank Barbara Dempsey for her years of service and dedication to the city of Mount Clemens, and also wish everyone a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year's.
Commissioner Fournier?
Well, to all you candidates, hang in there. It's only till the next meeting. You've all been very professional, shown a lot of courage getting up here, so I'm sorry it wasn't decided tonight, but hopefully in the next meeting we can do that. That just shows you what a difficult decision it is. And my best wishes to all of you for happy and peaceful holidays, and I look forward to working with the residents, the city commission, our new mayor, and our city management, and all the employees to make 2020 a year we can be proud of. Thank you.
Commissioner Voorhees?
Yes, I too would like to thank Mayor Dempsey for her years of service, and I would also like to thank Joe Harrington for stepping up to the plate. Once a bather, always a bather. Very good. And Roger Button will now move. We're going to play musical chairs at the retirement board. Roger will take my place as the citizen representative, and I will take his place as the commission representative, and the mayor will take Barb's place as the mayor representative. So it should be a very interesting meeting. Once again, this was not an easy choice with the commission candidates. I do believe that hopefully we can make a decision next month, and so hang in there. Also, Merry Christmas to all of you and all of the citizens of Mount Clemens. And once again, once a Clemite, always a Clemite.
Thank you. Commissioner Menzer?
Former Mayor Dempsey, thank you for your service. There are times that, as Ron said before, there were times that we clashed, but there was never a doubt in my mind that you loved the city. So thank you for your service. Merry Christmas to everyone. I hope that 2020 is a better year for everybody. I hope that it brings peace and prosperity to our community. And when you're at home on Christmas Day and New Year's Day, and you're celebrating with your family, I hope that you remember our troops that are in Afghanistan, in Iraq, and in Japan, and in Guantanamo Bay, and in Pensacola. Remember our troops and the people who are first responders, our firefighters, our police officers, who are going to be away from home. Yes, it is a job that they chose, and they chose it willingly. But it doesn't mean that they can't be thought of positively, and it doesn't mean that they can't be thanked. So as you're saying your round of grace, please include our first responders and our military and our veterans. Thank you.
Thank you. I'd like to remind everybody that the Rec Bowl will be having a dinner for those in need on Christmas Eve, starting at 2 o'clock and going till 5 p.m. There will be state, local, and judicial officials there to serve the food. So if you know anyone who is in need, the Rec Bowl will be a great place to have a warm dinner on Christmas Eve. I'd like to thank everyone for coming out to my coffee talks on this month, Tuesday and Thursday. Thursday's coffee talk brought in a record number of people, and that was really exciting to see several of them who had never been before. So it was great. I will be having a coffee talk again on the second Tuesday and the second Thursday of January. The second Tuesday, of course, is at 9:30 a.m. The second Thursday is 6:30 p.m., all at John's Family Grill. I'd like to thank former Mayor Barb Dempsey for her many tireless years of dedication and service to the city of Mount Clemens. I do regret that she requested I not deliver her proclamation, but I do wish her the best in her retirement. I would like to thank the staff of City Hall who worked so hard on the Tinsel Tour. I especially would like to recognize Lisa Borges, who went out of her way to make sure that the event was special for the residents of Mount Clemens. I hope that all of you, every resident in Mount Clemens, has a beautiful holiday season and a very happy 2020. And with that, I would entertain a motion to move into executive session.
To discuss.
Oops, sorry. With the purpose to discuss, there we go.
Pending litigation.
Discuss pending litigation, sorry.
Motion to move into executive session.
Support.
Very good. Roll call, please.
Fournier.
Yes.
Hammond.
Yes.
Pratt.
Yes.
Menzer.
Yes.
Voorhees.
Yes.
Campbell.
Yes.
We'll take a 5-minute recess.
When's your birthday? When's your birthday?
I'd entertain a motion for adjournment.
We have to close.
Oops, sorry. I
Motion to
entertain
close executive session.
Thank you.
Second.
Roll call?
Hammond.
Yes.
Pratt.
Yes.
Menzer.
Yes.
Voorhees.
Yes.
Campbell.
Yes.
Fournier.
Yes.
Okay, now I'll entertain a motion for adjournment.
adjournment.
Support. Roll call, please.
Pratt.
Oh. Yes.
We should just say aye.
Campbell.
I know, sorry. Aye. All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Okay.